Hello. Hello. Bop. Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. I had internet issues. OBS was apparently not responding. I know that our internet provider currently was screwing up earlier today, and I had no internet until like noon. So I hope that hasn't carried on. I really hope it hasn't, because got stuff to do. Playing a video game, streaming to the world. But what can you do? When you're at the whim of the people above you, never know. Anyways, hello, welcome. My name is Reba. I'm playing Library of RUINA today. And this is a card building game, RPG style type deal. So yeah, it's that was like a cool beat. Anyways, so yeah, I suppose I should just get right into it. Oh yeah, also because of that internet issue, I think I'm dropping frames. OBS says I'm not, but it's quite obvious. I am lagging. Like, look at this. Look at this. That is lag. Okay, so sorry about that. It's a big game anyways. But I kind of need it to be bigger, otherwise I can't read the text on the screen. Actually, can you make the text larger? No, look, my texture quality is already super low. But I can't read unless it's... Actually, I think I had it this size last time. Hold on. Let me... I don't have to change. Let me just... Oh, it's so small. Hold on a second. Look at that. Okay. So hopefully that's better. Okay, so yeah. I suppose we can just get right into it. No. Continue. From where we left off, which we had opened up the third floor, Yesod. The second of the two lower floors. Or 4 lower floors, excuse me. We'd also beaten the abnormality on floor Malkuth. We got super tall Corbinian. They're great. And we became an urban myth, which is nice. So, what do we have to do? In Malkuth, we need to obtain the Book of Something and use abnormality pages on librarians in battle. In Yesod, obtain 2 books that we don't know. And in Keter, well, we've got to, I think, get to level 8 and then unlock 2 more lower floors. So yeah, I suppose we don't have any books to burn, right? Yep, got 1 of each of those. These are hooks, right? The hook office. And we've already looked at all this stuff. So, whoa. Oh, we've already looked at all this stuff. Okay, good to know. There's nothing here. Small. Okay, so invitation time, I suppose. And we just learned about this new, different kind of invitation. So why don't we what's the Book of Something? Why don't we, I don't know, throw Book of Rats at someone, and it's red. I can't remember if the red meant anything. Right, it sent it off to these guys. Oopsies, didn't do that. So what if I register the Book of Yoon's office? It would give me the Brotherhood of Iron. And them would give me the Hook office. And Hook office? I don't know. Okay, so this guy's book will be a storybook. Why don't I try just doing this randomly and send this as an invitation? Just a random fight. Because I want to see what this... I didn't get to choose this last time. I didn't get to try it out. It's a non-story fight. So why don't we do this one so we can get the second, or the first of the missions of using abnormality pages on my librarians. I just have to use 2. Let's try it out. Some backstreet butchers. Let's screw them up. And wow. They all okay then. What are you doing? Attack, defend, attack, and attack. So basically, just try to avoid. Let's see. What do these guys got? Piercing is fatal, blunt is fatal, and piercing is fatal. Wow, slash is just not good against any of them. Maybe I should use this. Use up all the light and just hope that I get a better score. Might as well. Sure, let's go against this one. It might work. I'm sure it will. Then you... Yeah, it's both attack this guy. And make sure that all of these are on, because I like seeing them. Alrighty, let's go! Ouch. She's gonna get rocked, jeez. Wow. Nice, and we staggered them. Hey, we killed them on the first try. That's nice. Oh yeah, it's where the music just picks up. Oh, speaking of music, on what day is it? On Sunday, on my stream on Sunday when I was streaming Slither, whatever, Slitherio, Slither. When I was streaming that game, I mentioned that I had a song that was, or not a song. I had a portion of a song that was stuck on my head, and I'm gonna continue using this. That song was well, the whole time I was trying to figure out what it was, and I've been trying to figure out since Saturday, which is what, 4 days ago, I think. So yeah, and yesterday I just figured it out. Okay, hold on, let me read these. Okay. I want to use this one. One hit. You seem to get healing a lot. Okay. But yeah, I figured out the song, and I am kind of really pissed because when I first heard the song, like when I had that that sort of riff stuck on my head, it sort of is this sort of like jumpy, like really staccato, like guitar. Like and the whole time there's a scream that for every it sort of matches the rhythm of the guitar stabs, so it like they turn off the sound when the guitar isn't, when the guitar is also not making sound, and then the scream comes back when the guitar comes back, so like the scream is also like and it sounds cool. And I was like, okay, that sounds kind of like make them suffer a bit. Sounds that kind of deal. And I was like, okay, it's probably like a really cool one. And then so I listened to my playlist on Apple, because I know it was oh, there we go, it's the second one. I know it was a I know it was a song that I had heard, but it wasn't on my sort of like current playlist of all the music that I listen to or like want to listen to right now. But I know that I had heard it before, so I listened to my music that's basically just all my metalcore, deathcore, and all that kind of like gent even, all that kind of stuff. Oh, wrong, emotion level 2. And we're just going to attack you. Going to do the big damage. So I went there and I listened to it. In fact, I listened to it all of yesterday for like hours and hours, and then finally, about like 8 hours into that thing, because there are a lot of songs on that playlist. 8 hours in, I finally hear the song, and I was so pissed when I heard it, because I'm like, oh, it's probably like a Make Them Suffer or something else I really like, but no, it's Attila. It's About That Life by Attila. Now, if you don't know what Attila is, I believe I mentioned them. I believe I mentioned them on yesterday's stream. Not yesterday. On Sunday's stream. My Slither.io stream. Could be 1 to 8. Could do a bit of damage. I believe I mentioned them when one of the guys on the leaderboard was Attila the Hun. You know. But Attila, imagine a band. They started in 2008, I believe. So that's 13 years ago. Their first album is 2008. What's this? Right. Their first album was 2008. So 13 years ago, not 18. 13 years ago. And back then, it's okay because like they're all high schoolers and stuff. So it makes sense for them to be, or for at least the frontman, Franz, it makes sense for him to be, you know, like a high schooler, singing about parties and drinking and screwing girls and all that kind of stuff, specifically high school girls. But what if I told you that Franzi is still singing about that kind of stuff? He's still singing about that stuff 13 years later. He's like 30 now. All the people that were into that kind of music back in 2008 are also all middle-aged now. Like, so, About That, hold on, I think About That Life came out in 2013. Let me go check this. Why don't you listen to this funky jazz? Is this jazz? Listen to this funky music for a second. Listen to that bass line while I go check. Attila, About That Life came out in 2013. So that's like still 5 years after. So it still makes a bit of sense. I think it's the best album before they went downhill. And then yeah, everything went downhill from there. But boost stagger damage for each type. I want you to not look like you're wearing that because it looks kind of weird. But yeah, so it's from the song About That Life, which is probably the most popular song because it's the only one that, you know, people care to listen to. And really, the only reason why that's on my list is because Apple Music have their own like metalcore and deathcore lists, but I wanted to make my own where I could put stuff on and take stuff off. Because there are some songs on the list that they put that I didn't particularly like, and I put this one on strictly for the irony. And also maybe because there's a part that I liked. It could have actually been the part that was stuck in my head that I wanted to hear every once in a while between the like. Hold on, I'm going to check the list to see how many I have on there. My core playlist. I have it all sorted by alphabetical order. 195 songs, 13 hours. So one of the 195 songs is About That Life. Let's go burn some. Ooh, cool! You got his page from here. Fun. Let's burn them. Ooh, it's a different color, I think. Alrighty. Whoa. Hey, we got Mo as well. Wow. We could use these, couldn't we? That's a pretty good zero cost one. I should give that to everyone. Everyone that needs zero cost. You don't have zero cost one, so I don't bother. I didn't give you any. And yet it automatically did it. Maybe these automatically fill in if you have nothing in there. I'll go back and fix that. You have track, but what if I made this appetite? Oops, God. What if I made this appetite instead? Because track does slash damage, but it's 1 to 4, and you get an HP. But this just bleed, and it's 3 to 4, so it's a higher minimum, and it's a pierce. And since you're on your own, you need to have a bit of diversity in case I get another situation where I was fighting against the abnormality with only Roland, and he only had slashing attacks. I'll keep these ones because it is a dodge. I'll keep that as well. Okay, so I guess it's just yes off. Anyways, Corbinian. We'll give you some stuff. I continue to be bad at making card decks, but, you know, recently, on Sunday, my one of my friends, or well, my D&D group, instead of playing D&D, we got together and did a draft for Magic the Gathering. Where basically open up booster packs, and you take one card and you pass the pack to your left, and you basically make a deck from there. And we had 3 booster packs each, and we had a tournament, and it was fun, and it sort of reignited my I wouldn't say passion, but just my joy in playing the game. It was fun. I liked doing it. Come on, this is 2, 3, and 1, 4. Bleed. But just because I do that does not mean that I'm any better at making card decks. Let's get rid of light attack and take cruelty instead as my defense. I have nothing where it defends first. I want one. But well, what I'm trying to say is that if there's anything I've learned from this, wow, that's strong. If there's anything I've learned from that, from making the draft, is that well, I actually don't know what I was going to say. Well, you better be good at making decks. That's I got a little better. Let's just say that. I got better at doing this. Oh. Also, it's fine if you diversify your deck a bit. Like, who cares if I don't get cruelty every single time? Or, I suppose, since I have 2 of this bad example, it's fine if I don't get, I don't know, multi-block every single time. Like, sure, on the one time where they attack me a lot, I might not get this, but that's fine. That's just the luck of the draw. Wow. You already have a lot of blunt, so why don't we take... God, stop it. Okay, I gotta remember. Right click goes back. Overpower. We want to use this. Then let's get a... Let's get a 3 cost, 2 3 cost ones. Whoa. Whoa. And why not? Whoa. Sheesh. Let's get this one. Yeah. Alright. Did I actually finish what I was going to say about Attila? I think I think I ranted on enough about Attila. It's fine. If you like Attila, that's fine. You can like Attila if you want. I don't care. Yeah, that one. Because who knows? Maybe you are a high schooler that wants to hear the stuff that this 30-year-old man is talking about or screaming about. But I just like... I was a bit frustrated at the fact that I was looking forward to us figuring out what the song was after literal days, like 4 days of trying to figure out what the song is. Only to it being a song where the last line is suck my fuck. You know? It's just a bit much. Anyways, enough of a rant. Also, speaking of music, I should wait. Chef de cuisine, Pierre. No, not like this. That won't do either. I can't seem to find the one that strikes me with inspiration. Good to know. Jack. Oh god, you've got a deep voice. Hey, Pierre. Probably some fresh ones this time. I think I bruised a bit too hard, but they're still breathing. God, why is your voice so deep? Well, I'm busy developing a new dish. Welcome, Jack. Dishes are one thing, but we're running way too short on ingredients these days. Luckily, I have my reliable friend Jack here, so I won't have to worry about that for a while. What happened? The musicians at Bremen's. They're no longer selling ingredients to us. Bremen? That sounds like Fremen from Dune. Speaking of Dune, I'm seeing that in 3 days on Friday, on the 22nd. Go watch Dune. Please watch Dune. I'm going to see that with the exact same friends that I played Magic the Gathering with and everything. What else is Bremen? For some reason that reminds me of Skyrim. Isn't there like a race? Or am I thinking of Brahmin? Maybe Brahmin were a cow in some fictional universe. And also I believe, are they an Indian thing? Or is that Buddhist? Not one and the same, obviously. But they can be interchangeable. Anyways, the musicians of Bremen, or Bremen? Bremen? I'll say Bremen. Because that's how Fremen is spelled, just with an F instead of a B. And unless all of my friends and I have been pronouncing Fremen incorrectly, I'm going to say that it's pronounced Bremen. Anyways, the musicians of Bremen say they're no longer selling ingredients to us. Those freaks were always unpredictable. Glad my voice can get this low to do the voice acting, but please remember, I'm not a boy. What about little pickies then? Same deal, stop trading with us. Once again, every single girl here has, like, gangster voice. Delinquent, I'm about to be real, complainy, annoying voice. Not like annoying, but like, I could be annoying if I wanted to. Like, I'm going to make every single thing sound like a question. Valley Girl? Is that Valley Girl? Here you call it Valley Girl. Over there in Korea, or Asian, Eastern, they probably call it delinquent. Like a delinquent kind of voice. Gangster. We'll have to do this old way. You and I together. I'd love to, but we can't go to our usual spot anymore. The Zwei Association is safeguarding that area now. And we should pioneer new supply chains. I have once again forgotten how to speak. This will become probably a trend. While we're at it, I want to be more experimental with new ingredients. I've been using only young ones for far too long. Oh? Right, I kind of imagined that. Is this like a bell? Is that how they do that? I thought the bell was attached to the door, but I think if the door opens enough, it hits the bell and it goes ding ding ding. I thought it was just like, okay, cool. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll miss the pasty hand pies that you make. You have to deal with that, unfortunate as it is. Since we've lost several vendors that used to provide quality meat for us, sticking to conventional dishes won't cut it. Gourmets will surely notice a drop in quality. Whoa, what's happening? Gourmets will surely notice a drop in quality of our ingredients. You were aiming to become one of the 8 chefs, right, Pierre? Oh, is it? Pierre's sous chef. Jack. Chef de cuisine. That's right. The 8 chefs are the brightest of the stars of the city that shine over us. They never fail to present us with stunning and sensational flavors. What kind of new ingredients are you looking for? Each one should be easier to get, though their meat tends to squishy. It's not everyone's favorite, but some like it. I'm not looking for a compromise. I want a taste that differentiates us from other restaurants. Doesn't everyone? Ever heard of the library? I heard monsters live there. Wow, right, we're an urban myth now. We're not just a canard or whatever. It may still be an urban myth, but monster meat is usually hard to get unless we travel all the way to the outskirts. Oh, now that's promising. Isn't it? I got an invitation from that library some time ago, see? Yep, and you gotta have an invitation to go. I'll surprise the gourmets with a dish that's so stimulating and novel, it could even rival the 8 chefs themselves. How do you know? So Jack, you can count on me and follow my lead, understand? What are we going to do with the ingredients? I brought it today then. Let's turn that into jam. Jam. From what I'm gathering, you're using human meat. Human jam? Once again, I love this art style. It's one of the few times where actually showing the brushstrokes actually works. And this is just only brushstrokes. Mostly. It's a very... I love this style. I kind of want to try that. It'll be fun, you know? Anyways, we're borrowing them alive, so put them on drips of anesthetics and repressors and storm in the neater. That's real concerning. Meat jam's nice. You love it. Oh, and as you said before, you'd have to put them legs first, not head first. Gotta keep them alive as long as possible, you know? I mean, if you're squishing them into a jam, I don't really see the point. You're also keeping them anesthetized, keeping them asleep, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like they're going to be tensing up in fear. Like, it's what you do with cows, right? You knock them out instantly so that they don't tense up and become like thick meat. Kind of stuff that you don't really want to chew through. It's not as flavorful if they die too quickly. I suppose if that's what you want. Cannibalism is a thing in the backstreets, it seems. There are quite a few perverted maniacs who aren't into that yet. But it's kind of a taboo even in the backstreets. You certainly can't go around saying how tasty human meat is. It's actually the wealthy folk who consume human meat the most. Interesting. Something Soylent Green? No, Soylent Green is what they fed to the poor people. However, the backstreets of District 23 are an exception. People there only care about pursuing the ultimate flavor, and will do anything for it. Each part of the backstreet seems to have its own set of characteristics. This mostly depends on the policy set by the nest and the wing. Though, most of the backstreets are being neglected anyways. Sounds about right. Is human meat particularly delicious or anything? Heck if I know. Never tried, never wanna. I heard it tastes like chicken, but what doesn't? Those guys are kidnapping ordinary people and cooking them right after. But may seem to think that such cruelty only adds to the flavor. I suppose that's what they think, right? It's all in the mind. It's all placebo or whatever. Even worse, they believe cooking people alive and making them suffer as much as possible is key to perfecting the taste. As we just got, humans eating humans. What a sight to behold. This is a brand new smell. I don't think I like the scent. I'm sure you're very used to the smell of, you know, dead people. Open wounds, blood, and all that kind of stuff, you know? So I'm sure the, well, I don't know what libraries everyone else goes to, but mine usually smells of cleaning products. So I'm sure that they don't like that smell. Because they probably never use it. Probably never use cleaning products to clean up all the blood and guts going by their, well, unwashed clothing. She's not even wearing an apron. Now, Jack, it's unfamiliarity like this that brings forth new ideas, you see? Yeah, you guys should clean with, let's see. You know, I probably shouldn't promote how to make, fatal things on stream. I was about to say, you know, because, like, there's a whole never mix your cleaning products, you know? Because, like, ammonia, bleach, which has chlorine in it, and, I don't think it's vinegar. It's, right, what is it called? Stuff that's got hydrogen in it. Because, like, if you, hydrogen peroxide. Never mix ammonia, hydrogen peroxide, or bleach in any order of the two. So, like, bleach and hydrogen peroxide, or which makes hydrochloric acid. Don't say you heard it from me. Or, like, ammonia and bleach, I believe makes no. One of them makes mustard gas, one of them makes, chloroform, which is bleach and I think it's ammonia. But, once again, you didn't hear from me. But yeah, you guys. Cleaning fluids. Mix them together, put that in your dishes. I mean, I would say that you can make it, you can make that addition, feed it to your people, and then, I don't know, once they inevitably die, you can take their bodies and cook into a new dish, but I don't know how much you're going to like the flavor of a person that's died to, you know, cleaning fluids. Anyways, if you say so. Greetings, dear guest. Are they going to immediately attack her like the other ones did as well? I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my rule's namesake. Wow, what a wonderful looking ingredient, such a glossy appearance. Of course. She certainly looks like a fresh top grade ingredient on the outside, but Pierre? Yeah, I know. She's unfortunately not a human. But that's why I'm even more excited. How do you taste? I'm afraid you cannot do any harm to me. We never know until we try. Stay calm, Jack. We just keep our manners. She's the wonderful individual who invited us here, you see. Oh, yeah. I apologize for my rudeness, ma'am. What a nice guy Jack is. Now then, Miss Angela, may we enter now? Shh. I mean, I keep on making the joke that everyone has the same voice, or all the girls have the same, like, gangster delinquent voice, but she is really playing it up. The whole Angelini? Is it Neem? Did you say Ni or Neem? I don't know Korean. I just know that from all the webtoons that I read. Maybe you find your book in this place. That Nim is an honorific that they use. Anyways, let's see. Blunt is good. 10% or 2? Well, this one's blue, so I like it better. Anyways. Blunt and piercing. These two might actually be the way to go. Excuse me. Just in case. I don't think I want to use this guy. It's not like they level up or anything, so I don't have to worry about not using him until I get the second librarian. But I don't want to send 2 of these guys who seem like they're quite powerful, probably, up against one guy. Yeah, they've got 33 health. Usually when I have one person with this 43 health, they went up against like 18s or whatever. So we'll send out... Let me just check these guys. Slash. He's mainly slashing. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think I want to use them. Let's use these guys. It's only 1 act anyways, so... Don't die! Oh wow, they've got... They're not even talking. Or maybe I accidentally went over it. Damn! Okay. What are you doing? Attack, defend, attack, attack. Attack, attack! Once again. They're a band. They sure are. You're attacking more times, so... We'll attack Pierre. And you... You'll also attack Pierre. Because why not? Aw. Aw. Yeah! Wow. And he? Oh, the start of each scene. Okay, that will be annoying. Good to know. Okay, now they're both attacking you. Defend attack. Attack attack. Not the biggest fan of attack attack because, well, okay. There's one song of theirs that I listen to, which is, it's another song with life in the name, I think. Hold on. I keep on going away to look at my music. What in the world? Sorry, I just got distracted by going here to check my what song this is. And I get notification on Twitter that K9, Daishori, the artist, is hosting a space titled Man Booba. Anyways. Attack, attack. What song? Is it? All My Life? Okay. Yeah, it's called My Life. I listened to that one. It's fine. I'm going to keep attacking here. I'm fine with that song. It's, like, okay. Ouch. Oh, wait, no. She's staggered. Why do you have to switch sides like that? Oop. First, two. What is... I forgot what this part means. Did they ever tell me? Is it, like, the difference between our Would it be better to use this? Interesting. Okay, I've got to remember that. So let's give it let's make appetite. Yeah, let's make it appetite. And I don't care that you're about to hit me for a lot of damage, but anyways, what I was talking about is that while I'm fine with that one song, there's another song, I think it's called like Stick Stickly. I really don't like that one. It's got like, it sounds like autotune. And I listened to what's it called? Fear and Loathing Las Vegas, the Japanese metal band, and when he sings, it's all like autotune. It just sounds all pitch corrected. But I'm totally fine with that. But for some reason, I just don't like the sound of Austin's voice, which is probably also the reason why the only of Mice and Men that I listen to is Aaron's vocals, not Austin's, except for what's that one song? The one where he's singing about singing to his like dead dad, saying like, "Hey, you see me now? Wish you were proud of me." Took me the longest time. Actually, it's called Second and Severing. I was doing karaoke with my dad, and I wanted to sing a Mice and Men song, so I was like, okay, why don't I sing that one? And then it wasn't until I actually sung it that I actually realized what the lyrics meant. And like, I had looked at the lyrics before, you know? Like, it wasn't the first time that I looked at them. Keep it freezing, cutting his foot off. It wasn't the first time that I looked at them, but I never really sort of caught on to what lyrics were. I thought he was just singing to his parents, like, I just wish that you guys, like, would be proud and stuff. Like, look what I've done. Look what I've got in life. And it wasn't until I started singing it. And the thing is that, like, I was singing, usually when we do karaoke, it's myself, my dad, and his girlfriend. This time, sometimes she sits out because she plays Final Fantasy XIV, and she is a total house decorator. And, you know, I think we'd done, like, karaoke the week before, and she just wasn't feeling up to it. So she went and decorated her houses, made sure that she didn't miss an opportunity to buy a medium-sized house. So it was just me and my dad there. And I was singing it, and halfway through, I was like, oh, shit. Like... I just realized what the song is about. But I'm sure that my dad's proud of me. He's like the... Oopsies, can't do that. Most supportive guy in the world, so... Don't have to worry. Uh-oh. What the hell? How do you have such high... Okay. On you as well. Anyway, so yeah, there was that. Can I just do, like, damage to you? And you can also just do damage. There we go. There, and stagger. This will be nice. Boop. Alright. I was saying something earlier. Yes, I was going back to when I was complaining about Attila. I was gonna say, speaking of I keep on getting cut off. Speaking of music, there's been a song that I've been really. I'll finish this. Hold on. What a bunch of nutcases. Doesn't interact with the likes of them. At least they're more well-mannered than you. Wow. Well, here's a word of wisdom for a still naive Miss Librarian. If you meet a polite and well-mannered person in the back streets, run for your life. Not all lunatics are polite, but polite people tend to be lunatics. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with politeness. And here's another word of wisdom. Lunatics always exist in any given group of people, so there's no point in using any criteria to divide people into groups to see which is more insane. But, what a load of bull. Anyways, yes, a song that's been stuck in my head is, Forsaken Murderer. Interesting. It's a song by Chelsea Grin, which usually I'm not like the biggest on I'm not the biggest on like high screams. Like I don't dislike high screams, but you know, they're also not my thing. Like I prefer oh, blunt does nothing to him. I prefer like low screams, like Whitechapel and why am I forgetting their name? Like Whitechapel and what is happening? Status ailment, not status effect. Alex Terrible. What's the name of this? Slaughter to Prevail. So, yeah, bands like Slaughter to Prevail and Whitechapel are my kind of thing. Dude, stop grunting, please. But every once in a while, I'm fine with like the high screams and stuff. So, in the case of this song, in fact, actually 3 songs. So, Fear Tomorrow by Fit for an Autopsy, like the deathcore version of Gojira. 27 by Make Them Suffer, and Playing with Fire by Chelsea Grin. All 3 of these songs have been just stuck in my head, and that's for a different reason than usual for when songs get stuck in my head. So usually, when a song gets stuck up there in my noggin, it's because, look at the draw. Do I try it? I think I got it. It's because of, like, something vocal-wise. So I prefer... Oh, right, he's got status ailments. So they get minus 4. Thank goodness. But, usually it's because of, like, a way of singing or something that I like. This must have been really awkward doing the voice for this. But, in the case of these 3 songs, Playing with Fire by Chelsea Grin, 27 by Make Them Suffer, and Fear Tomorrow by Fit for an Autopsy, it's actually the riffs. So, like, the riffs have just been, like, a big... Oopsies, I can't use that. They've just been, like, a big pull for me right now. I've just really been enjoying them. There we go. Staggered. So definitely go check those out. The Chelsea Grin one is like it starts off that I don't really care, but then I gotta move up. Here we go. But then the riffs start getting like fast paced, and something that I just absolutely adore in just riffs and stuff is when you mix together sort of slower like quarter note stabs and like power chords with a like 16th note sort of non-stop rhythm, and Playing with Fire's got that. That was just a fun one, and the drums usually help when they push it forward and stuff. And then there's 27 by Make Them Suffer is really good as well.
정렬된 책들 각 좀 봐.
Like,
무서울 정도의 집착이 느껴지는.
it's basically all harmonics, kind of like Magma by Gojira, but that one's more pinch harmonics. This one I don't think is very many pinch harmonics, but it also has a sort of fast rhythm kind of deal, but with harmonics, and that just sounds awesome. I've got a story about 27 as well, but I'll tell that later after I'm done with my my rant on music again and this cut dialogue. Then Fear Tomorrow's just got a fun, fast-paced, sort of non-stop gallop riff. Almost like a Herta, like Bleed by Meshuggah, but a little bit more, you know, diverse than just... More diverse than just that. That doesn't say that Bleed is a boring song, but I just prefer this. Anyways, if you are anyway into metalcore, deathcore, anything adjacent to that, you should go check those 3 songs out if you haven't already. They're real good. I don't see why you wouldn't, like, if you aren't deathcore, why you wouldn't have listened to Playing with Fire by Chelsea Grin, because it's one of the, like, Chelsea Grin are one of the top players of deathcore, and it's one of their big songs. So, anyways, yeah. Please, check it out. Anyways, Roland. Damn, check out how orderly these books are organized. The compulsions almost scare me at this point. Your clothes are still slovenly. Thank you, Yesad. Once again, Roland shipped with everyone. It's turning into a dating sim. I appreciate it, but it feels kind of awkward to be honest. Proper attire of the mind begins with a well-conducted body. Well, I guess I should say thanks. You know, I wonder... Are the abnormalities... like versions of them? Like, is the Matchstick Girl Malkuth and the Forsaken Murderer Yesod? Or is it just things that they had to face in the past? Because Yesod did say I didn't want to face him again. So it could either be like, I didn't want to face my past, or I didn't want to face this dude. Specifically. Well, I guess I should say thanks. What was your business this time? Nothing unusual. Got some books to deliver and some questions to ask. Heard from Malkuth that the librarians here used to be humans long ago. Is that true? It is. Were you all seasoned brawlers in your past lives then? Like the ringleaders of syndicates? Although, my intuition as a fixer is telling me otherwise. Your observation would be correct. None of us live such a violent life. Save for a couple of exceptions, that is. Fine. I believe in the... what is it called? The anime opening. There are some faces that I saw. One of them looked like the sort of stereotypical, fired up, like, red-haired ponytail girl kind of look. Where they're sort of like the upbeat, alpha, A-type, energetic, almost in your face with how energetic they are. Fighter types. Like the I'm fired up type. I don't know why I said red-haired ponytail, but they usually are. In fact, I think the girl was actually red-haired and ponytail. That might be why I said that. Is that the couple of exceptions? Knew it. How are you so skillful at dealing with guests, though? It's thanks to the books. We gained the powers of the previous guests through their books. Yeah, have you learned anything, Roland? What are you doing? Did I set it to be a servant? I know I set it to be Angela's servant, Roland, but... Oh, so that's why you guys seem to grow sort of strong with every book I gave you. In the library, books act as a source of power. Emotions can do the same. So I've gathered. Through the books, we can imbue our own bodies with the senses and strengths that were engraved in other bodies. Moreover, the library can amplify the emotions of its denizens. It acts upon visitors and residents alike. Wow, these books are a lot more impressive than I thought. Heck, they might even be better than the surgeries and tools most workshops have to offer. Information is one thing, but this could be a real moneymaker. You think in secular terms. Call it the pathetically tearful survival instincts of a man who's lived most of his life in poverty, will ya? Anyways, that's all for my questions. Thanks for your kind answers. Don't mistake this for kindness. Of course, he's got to bring out his tsundere. I do not particularly think highly of you. You're nothing more than Angela's little lapdog. I mean, my title is Angela's servant. What? Hey, that's rude. You know I didn't take this job by choice. Does that necessarily exempt you from guiltiness, however?
볼일 다
Now,
보셨으니
if you're done with your
이만
errands, kindly take your
돌아가길
leave now. What do I gotta do to make tsundere like me? To make him tsun into tsundere, you know? From just hating me to a little bit more. That little piece of exclamation mark, ampersand, at sign, dollar sign, exclamation mark, ampersand. Ampersand is the at sign. That's an octothorpe. Or hashtag, you might call it. Exclamation mark, octothorpe, at sign. Does the at sign have its own proper name? It probably does. Dollar sign, exclamation mark, octothorpe, ... Yeah, floor of technological sciences realization, level up. One assistant libraries are looking. You now have access to new abnormality pages. The emotion level threshold has increased to level 2. Fun. Damn, just hidden his face on the ground. Upon a successful blunt attack, affect 1 bind and paralysis next scene. Fun. Blunt, huh? I suppose I should make Yesod specifically blunt then. Interesting. Okay. Because yeah, blunt dice gain 1 to 3 power. Speed is fixed at 1. I see. So they're slow. And lower the minimum value of all dice by 1 and raise the maximum value by 3. Fun. I'll have to. Oh, she's cute. Okay. Let me burn some books first. I forgot to do this. Book of Jack and Book of Pierre. Pierre might give me a oh! It's purple. Does that mean I got something good? Deal +1 damage against enemies with bleed. Ooh! That could be useful. Let me give Pierre to you. Yeah. Then we're also going to customize you a bit. I didn't get any. I don't think I did. I suppose you're all library newbies. Maritza. I kind of like your hair. I don't want to change it. This is real cute. And once again, you can't find it on here. Like, oh, there we go. I just had to press this button. Anyways, let's go find the braids, because the braids were cute. Actually, you know, we could probably make it look like Sakia. If we find a specific like this. Where are you there? Like Sakia from Toho. Because she has those braids, right? Or am I thinking of that one girl from High School DxD? Lucifer's wife. She also had white hair and braids, and she was a maid as well. I wonder if there's any influence. We could just give her braids all around. Da-dum, da-dum. I think the hair that she's got right now is great. And it's just completely white. Fun. Didn't realize that I could. Is that just Roland? How fun. Sure, why not? Eyebrows, 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 regular eyebrows. Mouth, 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 mouth. Sure, why not? Her eye color? Oh. I know that, like most anime girls, Sakia's skin color is pale as hell. And I believe her eyes are actually... Excuse me. Her eyes are actually blue. Not like you can see much. Doo-doo. Apparently that's white. Appearance projection. We're not gonna make her huge like Corbinian. Too bad there's no maid outfit. Or is there a maid outfit? That's like the closest I can get, I think. Is there really no maid outfit? That's a real shame. What keep you as this then? You look great. But we won't call her Saki. We'll just Maritza. Let's go with that. And combat pages. Let's have you be blunt. That's a good one. Oh, it's purple. That makes a lot of sense. Speaking of purple, got this one. Got this one. Let's get 2 1s and 2 2s. Probably a good defender one, though we should have a defender one that's cost 1 as well. Run away or block? Let's have a block one. And then trim the ingredients. Let's say interesting way of saying cut them. Cut a bitch. Anyways, we haven't unlocked a new room yet. However, 3rd episode of Malko's story, book of something, and complete an act after... Oh, the 2 books I probably knew were probably Jack and Pierre, right? Complete an act after 3 librarians have reached emotion level 2. 3 librarians. I only got 2. That was Malkuth. I suppose we should go... Oh, wait, no. We've got some credenza to do. Some books. Oh my goodness. Or something I missed. Have I read this one? Back when we were still part of the Killer Syndicate, we got a client asking us to hunt some crazed syndicate. They were shaking like a drenched rat as I came in. I suppose they were scared of a place like this. He asked us to catch the wicked criminals kidnapping people in the parts of the streets they live in. We had one question though. It sounds like they're giving us a job, but why ask a syndicate like ours instead of going to the Zwei, other offices that are better suited for handling public safety issues? They said they did try to request an office at first with the money raised by their neighbors. Then the office asked for a ludicrous sum of money, claiming that there's much preparation they need to take before they can uproot a whole syndicate. Poor fellow begged help, but the office personnel didn't even flinch. Well, money is the only thing that gets fixes moving, so that's understandable. And I think their friend recommended us to them while they were looking for another way. If I remember right, introduced us as Trustworthy Syndicate, so they came all the way to our hideout. Trustworthy Syndicate? It's a shame, really. I can still remember the client's head staring daggers at me, hanging from the top of a power pole. The syndicate paid us more cash. What can I do about it? We don't write out official contracts or anything, so the highest bidder gets our favor. Now he's glaring at me like that, pal. We were told by our new client to hang their head and guts out in the street to make an example of him. Those sick fucks even used some kind of singularity to keep him alive. Poor bastard. Should have requested an office in the first place somehow. That's great. Anyways. You guys. Actually, Butcher's page 1. District 23 is a street of flavor. Everything's permitted in the pursuit of making delicious dishes, even just memory humans. I feel like everyone does that. Isn't that exciting? The guests walked into a restaurant for a meal, but then the chef fell in love with them. They had the perfect amount of tenderness and girth. The chef pulled out a knife, and the guest set it up on a plate. You'll become the food you appreciate one day, and others will appreciate what you've become. It's a common story often told in these streets. Well, if you really become the main character of one of those tales, be honored. That means the chef saw you as excellent meat. This is one of the best compliments you can hear in District 24. The more you know. Fun. Butchering a human is a lot simpler than butchering other animals. Most of them are smaller than us, which means we can subdue them right away even if they try to resist. Oh, I'm not saying you necessarily have to be tall to be a butcher, so don't be discouraged. Anyways, human can be a bit noisy, but they're very handy to deal with overall since there's very little to worry about compared to other meals, or meats. Besides the 8 chefs, for them, human meat is the one and only ingredient that matches their pursuit. Some buzz about how the process of cooking should be part of the flavor. You can't do that with any other meat, so you better watch it. If you dare wander this part of town, your destination might not end up being a dining table. Hopefully to be the one eating, not to be the one eaten. Unless you're into that. Our usual I don't want to speak in Jack's voice. Our usual source of cooking ingredients are syndicates specializing in butchery. The kinds of meats they treat and how they process it differs for each syndicate, so you should pick your caterer carefully. Our meat pie bistro used to frequently trade with the musicians of Bremen and Little Piggies. The musicians of Bremen provided large quantities of meat, though it wasn't exactly the freshest. Shadowed chips of bone were often in the meat, and the mixture of different types would create an odd flavor. Still was a reliable supply of ingredients all in all. Outside of special occasions, we'd use them for making experimental dishes or sausages. Oh, speaking of, sausages are made from a mix of several different kinds of meat. You can even find a rat inside at times. Anyways, we rarely sold the dishes that made out of meat other than sausages. They never treat their meat nicely before handing it to us. Meat from Little Piggy is pricey and comes in small quantities, but its quality is good. We even got the highest grade meat sometimes if we were lucky. Just look on the meat from Little Piggy is from the other. Just gotta breathe. Fills me with the idea of how to cook it and makes my mouth water. That's how appealing the meat looks, but the price is rather heavy, so we only used to use it for important dishes or foods we serve to customers. Both syndicates suddenly said they're no longer selling ingredients for some reason, so now Pierre and I have to pioneer a new supply chain on our own. I don't think it's all too bad though. I enjoy working with Pierre a lot. He's cut that like. I'm gonna screw you up, look. Pierre. Most cooks who live here have the same dream, becoming one of the 8 chefs. They're the people who pursue the ultimate delicacy. Their way of cooking will give you a thrill just hearing about it. You don't feel it? No, I'm sure you can feel it inside. I sound crazy? Yeah, listen listen up, you stubborn square. This is why I can't talk to people whose brains are too old. They taste bad too. There's a limit to the flavors people can draw forth. The height of taste the human tongue will feel isn't as impressive as you might think, really. The most delicious food doesn't come close to sending chills down your spine. At most, it's just good enough to make your eyes spin, and the food you guys casually eat going, tastier, way below that. So many chefs gathered around one time, pondering what to do to pursue a taste beyond its limit. Then inspiration struck all of them at the same time like lightning. What if they sublimated the experience into taste, something beyond what the tongue can feel? You know, they say the presentation of food adds to its taste, right? What if the whole process of cooking could be tasted? They performed several experiments in an attempt to make that dream come true. So? What do you mean, so? I wouldn't be trying so hard if there was an end to delicacy. All the chefs are continuing their research to this day, seeking more stimulating flavors, and I just want to be as good as stains on their apron at least. Good at the stains on their apron. Well, now you are the stains on Maritze's apron. So, hope you're happy. I suppose we can send out a new invitation, right? Yay. A book of Jack and the book of Pierre, huh? Good to know. Gotta send both of their books, huh? This might be an important one. Streetlight fixer. Why is our office so popular with clients? Gangster voice. Hold on. There we go. Our office is officially designated by the Fly Association as an affiliate too. And the crime rate of territory secured by the Streetlight office remains at a remarkable 0% as long as the contract is in effect. 0%, huh? We only cover 2 blocks of space at most, though. There's the punchline. We'll eventually get work if we wait. Got a nice looking office, though. Nice little view. It's very bright. Yeah, sure, you can keep waiting for the rest of your life. I'm seriously considering moving to another office. Never thought you'd have what it takes to work for a bigger office. Unlike you, I have several business connections I made from experience. Do you understand? Your mother must be too busy being a legendary fixer or whatever, while I have friends who can help me right away. Is his mother a legendary fixer? Yeah, some great fixer you are. Yeah, why thanks, I know I'm great. Hey, you ate the cake in the fridge, didn't you? This guy. You know that meme from Community where Childish Gambino walks in with the pizza, and like there's fire on the ground and someone's like dying. It's probably what that meme feels like. Guys, I have work for you. Farting again, are you? This Sasobi ate the cake without even asking me. The expiration date was yesterday, so I took care of it, that's all. Do I have to? It's my cake. Even if it's expired, I'll take it. I'll take care of it. Yeah, I'll take care of it on my own. Or on my own. It's my cake, even if it's expired. Anyway, boss, how about that work? Don't change the topic. Got you another cake. Calm down for a moment, alright? But that was a limited edition cake. I'm still rather skeptical about it, but I got this one from a friend of mine at the association. San. I thought his name was Sam. You mean that associate fixer working directly on the spy? Yeah, it's her. The HANA Association has yet to consider this request a subject that needs to be addressed officially. You guys are the unofficial, huh? Have you heard of the librarian? Nah, why did I say it like... Have you heard of the library? Some stories of it. We ever heard rats talking about it. Said the books in that place have tremendous value or whatever. Yeah. I see. I retrieved an invitation to that library from my friend I just mentioned. But we might not get much payment from this request if it's off the record. And it won't count towards our official career either. Such as it is, the association is trying to remain cautious about it. Excuse me. Am I really going to walk right into a place we know nothing about? She did promise to see to it that we're rewarded with pay compared to an urban class legend request if everything goes down well. We're only urban myth. Ellipsis, ellipsis. Ellipsis, ellipsis. Surely it was a bad idea after all, don't you think? Ellipsis. Let's do this! I guess we have no choice. Still too uncertain, but we need that money. We haven't been too busy lately. Thanks, everyone. We'll get through like we always have. Dying? Spy? Hana? We're talking about associations of fixers. It takes more than just setting up an office to jump into the fixer business. There are a total of 12 fixer associations across the city, and each in charge of different types of work. Cases and requests are all sorted according to the type and sent to one of these associations. Associations manage offices and delegate work to them, I see. That's right. Sometimes the association might send documents to multiple offices at once, or directly have associate fixers take care of the work. And among them, the HANA Association is in overall control of all fixers. They grade fixers and authorize offices and stuff. Do offices have grades as well? Essentially. The requests sent out by the associations are graded too. They really love to grade things, don't they? It's easier to know it that way. Know what? How valuable I am in person. Still, I think that you were better than a grade 9 fixer before. I've got a hunch you wouldn't be the main character if you weren't. You know, it's how things work. Think about it. Who in the city could claim this is my worth with confidence? Everyone's busy minding their own business. No one is going to lounge around having deep conversations about each other's value. Knowing each other's grades and affiliations, on the other hand, can save a ton of words. You can tell if you're above or below the person you're talking to right away. Sounds like people stop trying to learn or think about it at some point. I just get the wrong voice. Seems like people stop trying to learn about it or think about it at some point. I actually won't say the same once you experience the city life for a bit. You have to interact with so many people out there, whether you want to or not. People have been looking for ways to adapt to the city, and this is just one of them. Fun. Guess we really are desperate. I think that we'd take on a job like this. Stop complaining. We should be glad to have work at all. I know. Do you really have to point out the obvious? Now, cool it down, guys. Can't tell if you're best friends or worst enemies. Excuse me, please don't associate me with this goof. Worst enemy as it is. No, that's more best friends. I certainly don't want that either. Alright, let's have a feast at Julie's restaurant once this is over. Tabs on me. Yeah! Greetings, dear guest. You seem to be well acquainted with each other. Who are you? Prepare yourself. There's no need to be so wary. Your deal is not started yet. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Yeah, it's the same thing you said. Nice to meet you. I'm Sam from the streetlight office. He's polite. Does that mean he's a lunatic? We were brought here by the invitation. There's something I'd like to ask about it. What is it? I actually retrieved this invitation from another person, not directly from you. Are we still eligible? Yes, indeed. The invitation eventually reached you, dear guest, and you signed your name with your own will. Everything has worked as intended. I see. May you find your book in this place. Huh. She was a nice person than I thought. Did that look like a human to you? Everyone seems to be able to notice. Wasn't just me, Roland, so I'm guessing that isn't just a top grade fixer thing. everyone seems to notice that she's not human. Though, in every game, there's got to be power creep, which means as we go along, people get stronger and stronger. So it could just be that Roland is at the level of these guys, or at these guys' levels when you start noticing that people stop being human. I mean, she did have the shape of a person, but something about her didn't feel right. Well, I can't exactly put it to words. She probably is a machine. Didn't expect to see a machine that's so similar to a human being. Wow. Let's focus on our work. Once again, you must back off as soon as you feel that you're in danger. Interesting. Blunt is fatal. Blunt. Interesting. Mars is... Oh? Oh, damn. I want this. It's better than purple. And she's got a purple one. We'd have a really... Wow. Okay. And there are only one act. Okay, we'll use this team. I don't believe it's got too many slashing type. But yeah. Let's try it out. See how it works. Dang. Okay. Let's deal with you first. Attack, defend, defend. We could just go straight up. All three of ours. And then you. Defend, defend, attack. And just attack. So we'll... Taste my flaming... Oh, bat. As in a baseball bat. We'll just... We're just defending. Attack you. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, he staggered. Take that. Wow. Bonk. Okay. Maritza, right. And you're already staggered. Wow. And, right. You have... Or no, you're Lulu. Mars is the one that... Everything's gonna be failed to him. It's actually Slash that's good against you. But... We'll do... Both of them are just gonna hit him. And if he's not dead, then he'll be bleeding. Ouchies, don't stagger me. Swing, swing, swing. There we go. Mars is not dead, but he's bleeding, so hopefully he will be dead. Fun. What are you doing? Block, attack, attack. And you... Block, block, attack. For now, don't do anything. Dang. Whoa! Bonk. So we deflected his attack to him. Let's put it on you. Alright. Oh, now he's grunting? Okay, great. Attack, attack, attack. Attack, attack, attack. Attack, attack, attack. Bonk. Ouch. Ouch. And then... Screw him. Wow, it's a girl. Screw her up. It's like, the outtakes for the Full Metal Alchemist. The outtakes for Full Metal Alchemist. They're, right at the end of the story when how can I say this non-spoiler as possible? When Ed goes and is fighting against the big bad evil guy, BBG, big bad evil guy, and oh nice, you got it. And everyone's shouting their words of like encouragement, and then because this is the blooper reel, his father goes, "Fuck him up." I hear that a lot in my head. Anyways, curtain's closed. Only got books of Mars, huh?
저 녀석들도 아직 초짜구나.
That's fine. Still rookies.
해결사인데
It's not a good idea for fixers to form such tight bonds with each other. Heh.
그래도
Well, I guess this would be a lesson for them.
상정하겠지만
넌
You talk as if you're used to all this. I don't have to translate that.
나야.
Oh, I've already grown past that phase, and some more too. Yes, as we are suspecting, Roland is much more, I guess you could say, matured than the others. He's much farther into it than the rest. Foreign bonds aren't bad per se, but there's just too much risk associated with it. The real deal fixes know when to cut things off. You mean to keep enough distance from people so that you won't feel hurt from their losses? Yep. It's just ironic that people who aren't even mentally prepared to face death are applying for a job that involves killing in the first place. I suppose. Oh, is this the next one? Literature, huh? This has got to be the most unfitting category for the city. Hello, I'm Hod, in charge of the floor of literature. Hold on a second. I was talking to my brother about this game. Yes, and he mentioned that a character from Lobotomy Corp was in it. Hod. Hod is a patient, one of the Sephiroth that works for the facility in the upper layer, Asia, and is the head of the training team. Long brown hair, which in this one it's cut, it seems. That's cool. That's fun. So apparently, according to my brother, he had a rather embarrassing squeal when he noticed that Hod was in the game. So, as I have not played LobCorp, I will not have a squeal, but it is nice to know. Same universe. What is she doing in here? He also kind of spoiled that she died. Did she die? How does she die? She's one of the librarians. Story time, I suppose. Hello, I'm Hod, in charge of the floor of literature. Hey, I'm Roland. Help Evangela in several ways. I see. Very soft-spoken. Don't tell me, do you also happen to hold some sort of grudge against Angela? Not at all friendly towards her, that's for certain. But we made a deal with her, so we're obliged to help her with that complaint. Oh boy, future ain't looking too bright. Everyone's got a problem with Angela. What the heck did she do to deserve this reputation? She's done something unforgivable, just like I did in the past. I still don't know a whole lot about this place, but I can see one thing. Something's terribly messed up with the librarian and his staff. Hey, you're part of the staff. Can all this even be resolved at some point? I can't answer that for sure, but you'll get to see the result. After all, there is a clear end to this deal. If you follow Angela along with her journey to the end, you'll find out. Fun. Aw, this is cute. Finally, someone that I can... Well, I guess Malka is nice to me as well. But a place where I can just sort of rest. Unless she turns out to be... I don't know a character from LobCorp. Unless she turns out to be a total yandere. It's frustrating already. I have guests to receive and librarians to take care of. Can't we all be good friends in the library at least? Yeah, why can't Yessa be so nice to us? God, I love Roland's expressions, they're always the best. Among the books you bring, I'll be sorting those about the literature of the city. As we collect, she avoided the topic of being friends. Unless she took that as, can't we all be friends with Angela? Does she not want to be my friend? Or anyone else's friend? As we collect more books, you might be able to find answers to your questions, whether you like it or not. Gah. HHH. Finally starting to get why Angela hates roundabout speech so much. Alright, fine. I'm gonna dig into the bottom of this mystery now that I've gotten into this mess. Good luck, Mr. Roland. Alright, thank you for your supportive words, Miss Hod. Yay! One more floor. And then one more level. Burning books time. Please give me Mars's pay. Damn it. Oh, is that? Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. I want his page so bad. You know what I can do? Let's just redo this. Yeah. I won't send Todd. I haven't even given her anything yet. Sure, I'll send these guys again. They're good. Let's see if we can get the same luck. Alright. I should probably do this in my own time. Holy cow. Gather intel, gather intel. You're weak against blunt, right? Good. Normal, normal, normal. Okay. Clash with boost the max value of the next type plus 3 at 25% chance. Slower speed. Oh goodness. Flaming bat. Don't get burnt. Bonk. Nice. Got staggered. Did Sun die again? No. Okay, good. But he is staggered, so we can leave him alone. Or should we just kill him outright? Does he have a status effect? Yo, San, are you burnt? No, he's not. Okay. Well, we'll deal with these guys. Let's take out Lulu first. Weak to slash, huh? Excuse me. You do that. You can attack her as well. Ouchies. Ouch. But she took damage. Now she's dead. And Yesod is also almost dead. Interesting. Alright, so you're gonna have to take over. I'm gonna have you attack this guy. Okay, good. That way, Yesod won't get attacked. There we go. There we go. Ouchies. Ouchies. Oh, did Yesod die as well? Oh, that sucks. Alright. It's me against 2 then. I suppose I should take out you first. There we go. Now we'll just get bonked. Hoi. It's 1-on-1. That's fine. You're strong against everything, but you endure against slashes. Oh goodness. I feel like we just try to hit him, you know? Damn it. Right, okay, so if you deflect, okay, I'm going to die. If you deflect, you can actually deal damage by defending. That's interesting. Okay, now we're basically on even. Why are you so fast? Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Strength against strength. Yeah, there we go. That's it, baby. I'm fuck you up. That has a possibility of not killing you. Do I have anything that does 3 damage? Yes, okay. Guaranteed to kill. Maybe you should have. Oh, you in love with Lulu. Good to know. Can we get more books that I want? 4 books of Mars. Good. I guess there's no book of Lulu or book of. Let me actually go check. Yeah, you can only get Book of Mars. Interesting. Okay. No Book of Sand. Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I don't think I'm gonna get Mars. I did! I got one! Wow. 2 passive abilities, huh? Holy cow. And the health. Alright. And after this, I'll read this, and then I'll create a new deck for whoever I'm giving Mars's page to, and then I'll sign off here, because I actually have stuff to do. I prepared to do like an hour and a half stream, and it's already an hour and a half, so who knows, maybe I shouldn't have rambled so much about music. My mother was a fixer with a high grade that everyone of my peers would dream of reaching. She was the envy of all. A radiant individual who receives endless supplies of various expensive equipment and guarded constant recruit offers from other offices. Does it mean I had a safe, comfortable childhood under the care and wealth of such a wonderful person? Had that been the case, I would have earned a position in one of the wings already. Being the son of a high-rank fixer, I was often targeted by syndicates opposing her. My mother's acquaintances had high expectations for me. At first, I was okay with their expectations. I was already dreaming to follow the path of my mother. In fact, I was hoping to live up to it and hear compliments such as, "I knew you could make it," from others. Yes, I'm going to become a great fixer just like my mother. Then she'll be proud of me one day, right? She'll probably say, "That's my boy," in front of others. I studied hard, day after day, taking no breaks in between. Countless times I held my sword with a strong resolve. And many days I spent weeping alone. Even if I faced setbacks and failures, I believed I could overcome them and stand strong like the protagonist of a movie, as if I could actually become someone great. But in the end, I grew into an ordinary aspiring fixer, and I learned that I was only an average person with no talent to show off. Will we see his mom? That would be interesting if we did. I learned that I was only an average person with no talent to show off. One interested in ordinary office with my ordinary capabilities, my mother seemed very glad to hear the news. She said an associate officer of the SWI is a good start, and that I'll certainly be able to become successful and work my way up slowly. However, I was greatly disappointed in myself, and I couldn't look my mother in the eyes until I said my final goodbyes and left the house. It seems like she actually still cared about him, though. Which is good to know. Anyways, kind of want to give it to Roland. Or why don't we give it to Sanchez? She's already got a purple page. Let's go for people that don't have oh wow, neither of them are purple pages. I've got another one of Pierre's pages. That'd be pretty good. Or this guy. Give to Yesod, or Mo, or Yoon. Evade dice. Let me save. Key page. We'll give you, actually, we'll give you Tane's page as well. You'll look cool. And then, yeah, I can see who's got what. I want everyone to have purple or higher, currently. And then we can give you 0. What did she have? She had Consta, right? Where are those guys? Yeah, import. In fact, I want to make sure that no one that isn't being used right now has or is taking up any of my comment stuff. I don't want that to happen. Being used. You're not. Yeah. Actually, what do these other ones mean? No idea. Okay. Holy cow, I've got a lot of these. Alrighty. Here we go. And you... I should have saved what she had first. Oh my goodness. She had Aerie. What did Aerie do? Defensive dice. Okay, so she's like a defensive person while she's more of a hitter. Fun. Which means that she would actually be best with P. Because she'll be the killer of the group. Oh well. I want to give this one to Roland. You know? You know, I seem to actually be using these two a lot, so why don't we give this one to her? Because I seem to like these two. And we still haven't given anything to Hot, have we? Have to get rid of that. Anyways, let's see. What do I want to do? Wow. Sure. You can cook anything. Let's try to take some defensive ones. Like this one, maybe? Got a lot of them, that's for sure. Take two of those. Let's keep two deflects. Sure. One of these and why not another one? Ah! Okay. And then you. What do you got? Probably could have given Mars to her, actually. Probably not going to use you. But I'll give you that anyways. I was going to say, I'm probably not going to use her that much. Which means that this won't matter as much. Because the only person I'm going to fight on her own will be the abnormality, which is usually just one person. Though... her one was 3, so could be anything, you know. Actually, did you? No. No new stuff? Oh, that's no fun. Someone got something. Oh, cool. Probably got that last one. The first episode of Street Life Encounter and defeat San Lulu Mars, all of the single character. She did indeed do that. Staggerist, huh? Nice, she's got glasses now. And she has... I thought Yesha was... No, Yesha died. 1% or less. She obviously has nothing because she hasn't been in a fight yet. And in here, does Sanchez finally get one, please? Did you get another one? I'm gonna turn this one off because it looks stupid. So no, it was she's becoming my like favorite now. She's fun. It's not advanced. Oh my, it just tells you what the thing is. Interesting. If I unequipped this and I had advanced on, it wouldn't. No, okay, it wouldn't tell me that. Turn this off. Alright, so, right, we still need to make her comment pages. Oh my gosh. I've got someone else with Pierre, right? Excuse me. Not enough dirty blows. Okay, that's fine. I can just get something else. What did... Oopsies. What did dirty blow do? Well, everyone has this one, don't they? It was attack and defend one, huh? So why don't we give her... No. Maybe. Defend attack. Chop it off. Chop what off? Oh? Oh, that's just the previous, the previous page. That's pretty funny. Anyways, yeah. So, with that, everything should be done. I will go. I need to catch something before I accidentally let, I schedule something unrelated to streaming. I have to make sure that I don't let it get posted because I'm not finished with it yet. So anyways, with that, I'll be done. Thank you for joining me. If you liked, well then, maybe leave a like. Keep on rolling with it. I'm not gonna stop. Okay, if you want to see more, then, please hit subscribe. You can subscribe, well, hit subscribe, please, now, do it. And if you want to be notified when that more comes out, you can hit the bell thing. I'm sure it works somehow. It works for me. And, yeah, I don't have a schedule out yet, but you can follow me on Twitter. It's in my description. It's in my YouTube channel page. It's everywhere. And I'll put my Twitter then, and you'll see, you'll get to know what's on the, what's it called? I just said it. You'll see what's on the schedule then. And also, I will post notifications for if, I don't know, you don't want to turn on the bell icon of when I go live. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, next stream will probably be on Friday, so I hope to see you then. And if you don't see you then I hope to see you in the future. And if you want to check out all my past streams, then I guess I'll see you then as well. See you in the past. Hope you have a good day. And, or night, or whatever time of day it is for you. And goodbye. Good, well wishes. Bye-bye. I'm gonna stop before I say anything stupid. Bye.